Welcome back to the InherAlchemist TV. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Destiny. I don't even know her last name, from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Obviously, since I've been doing a couple of these tarot readings, all of the headlines are in my newsfeed. I don't even really know how this happened. I literally started my channel talking about Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. And something just told me, look at Letitia and Marcel, because they had a thumbnail in my feed. And then ever since then, I feel like I'm stuck on this Huntsville track. But it is the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I mean? It's a lot of couples, a lot of relationships. And that's my specialty. So I am thankful to be in this space. So having said that, I saw that Destiny, which is one of the castmates, had her boyfriend get married to one of the producers, and I was like, oh hell nah. You know what I mean? Oh hell nah. So I wanted to take a look at Destiny and see how she was feeling or how she was interpreting all of this. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to look at. So we're gonna jump right in. Go ahead and like that video. I really appreciate you guys showing so much love with the like button on the last video. Please help me keep the momentum. We on the road to 1K, 2K, 100K, 500K, whatever we can do with it, right? And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, you might miss out when I'm posting. And listen, if we're tracking, then you can compare the readings with the show. And listen, we might mess around and reveal something before the show even airs. So put your notification bells on so that you are in tune, right? Let's jump in. So I show that Destiny definitely feels betrayed, but listen, it don't take a genius to figure that out. Now, I also show that she's a little off the chain right now. You know what I mean? I feel like she's kind of losing control. But I feel like that was like a theme in their relationship as well, and something that led to the breakup. It looks like Destiny has like a bit of a mouth on her, and I don't know, there's things, her mouth is out of control. The way that she communicates, she's very impulsive, even sexually impulsive. You know what I mean? Like, she has like this kind of, I don't know if it's a playful or a player energy, but she's not that virtuous herself. I'll put it that way. Now, I'm not going to say that she did anything wrong in the relationship, but I feel like the relationship that she had with the guy was very fast moving, impulsive, and out of control. I feel like she didn't have that much stability in that relationship. Now, and listen, it could have been that she needed to exert just like a little bit more patience. I'm not sure, but I show that since then, I don't know, I feel like she's been making threats towards him, making some type of phone calls. If she doesn't have phone calls, she's been doing some texting, some emailing, but she's definitely making her displeasure at this situation known. And I feel like it's just out of a lack of self-discipline. You know what I mean? I feel like she's very impulsive, and I don't know if she has like a temper or some type of temperament about her, but it's usually expressed very verbally. You know what I mean? Like, whatever she's feeling, she's going to put that out there. I don't know if she might be like a Libra, or a Gemini or Aquarius. I'm not sure. But what I know is that she has a mouth on her, and listen, she's not scared of nothing. So she's a no-nonsense person. So if she calling you, threatening you, and she's wide open, I don't know. I think the nigga better duck and hide. That's all I'm saying. But what's interesting that I saw, or I'm looking at, I feel like he proposed to Destiny as well. I don't know if they were engaged, but in the recent past, they were in alignment to get married. He was supposed to marry Destiny. And I feel like it kind of came to a point where he was undecided about her. You know what I mean? Whether that indecision was about his ability to deal with her, or she created some type of confusion for him where he didn't really know what he wanted to do. And it got so overwhelming kind of dealing with her that he was trying to like break free from the situation. You know what I mean? Or he feels like he at least broke free when he went to go make this other decision. Now, he's not completely innocent because I am showing that he's feeling like he got the last laugh. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Destiny is like the type of person to like belittle somebody or berate somebody, or I don't know if she or just like play the field at all. But she was given like some player type energy, or he could have been given player type energy. Like, let's be clear in that. But it was almost like when it came to this marriage proposal, like 1 minute it was in, or this commitment. 1 minute it was in, the next minute it was out. It's a lot of in and out, up and down energy. It could have even been a situation where she was like frequently running from him, or breaking up with him, or cutting him off, or blocking him in some type of way. And I think he got confused about what was going on, or about whether or not this was going to be the right situation for him. Now, he was definitely liking or loving Destiny. Like, they literally talked about marriage. He literally saw her as a marriage partner, but he's coming in as the marriage type. You know what I mean? He's coming in as the King of Wands. And I see that coupled with the Knight of Wands too. I show that even though he might be quick on the draw when it comes to sex, it's still very enjoyable with him. He's very passionate, and he's very charismatic, and he's very much a leader, but he's a little bit strict. You know what I mean? And I show that Destiny may have had her guard up a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because she suffered some past hurts or betrayals, or I don't know, she was in like a space where she felt like people were trying to like get one up on her. So I feel like she was very defensive. I feel like she was trying to protect something, you know what I mean? But the way she did it was by not being stable in her mind, or not being stable in her actions. And like I said, she didn't have any control over that mouth. It's really her mouth. I don't know like what she does. It's giving me like a belittling energy though. But her mouth is a problem. And I feel like she also has like a bit of a, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say like simple-mindedness, but there's like something about her where she just kind of like goes with it a little bit. I don't show her as, I don't know, like planning. I don't know. She does things that are like reckless or dangerous, should I say. I don't know if she drinks. It's like almost giving me like intoxication. So I don't know if she does these things like when she drinks, or whatever. She could be smoked. It might, you know what? I think it's smoking. I don't know if she smokes weed, because I don't really see a lot of alcohol energy, but I see intoxication. So it could come from something like weed. And then like she does like this like careless things, or says careless things, or she acts unbothered, you know, like she could care less, or even very vain and conceited sometimes. You know what I mean? But I think it creates like this confusion, because at the same time, I don't know, niggas get sprung off her. You know what I mean? They want to wipe her up. They want to be around her. They see her as wifey material. You know what I mean? Inside, I show that she feels a little bit lonely. I feel like she is a determined person to try to find her path, her way. But, I don't know, there's always some type of sketchy, shady business around her. Always some type of treasonous behavior. Always some type of betrayal type energy around her. And I feel like it creates like kind of like an inner loneliness. I don't know. There's also something sexual too. I don't know if she has like one night stands, or she gives it up too fast, or I feel like she's just not really even looking for anything. She's like a type of woman who maybe like does what she wants to do, but the things that she wants to do is like thrill seeking. You know what I mean? Like she likes to go charter unknown territories and do things she's never done before, and I don't know, just be kind of like moving on a whim. Oh, I don't know, she's foolish. She's a damn fool. She's coming in as a damn fool. Now, I'm showing that within her relationships, she can have a tendency to feel a bit lonely and kind of misunderstood. And so even though guys show their affection to her and they actually want to take care of her and love her, I don't feel like she can accept this, because I don't feel like she feels like necessarily loving towards them, or lovable, should I say, within herself. You know what I mean? She could be like having some type of like, I don't know. I would almost say grief, but it's almost like hopelessness when it comes to relationships and when it comes to men. You know, I don't know if she's like a person who cheats or gets cheated on, but she's always like having some type of like secret affair or something. I would say that it's giving me side chick a little bit, but this is more so, I don't know, I feel like it's her energy. I don't know if she can't feel like a side chick if these dudes are on the side of her, but it's almost like she gets involved with people that she should not necessarily be with, or that should not be with her in some type of way. And I feel like maybe she has some type of resentment towards them for wanting her so bad, or maybe not wanting her, because there's always infidelity. But again, I can't tell if it's really on her part or if it's on the part of the people that she's being with. But it also could be like, I don't know, I feel like she gives it up too quick, and sometimes people don't really take her seriously. But because of her attitude and her vanity, I don't want to say like narcissism, you know what I mean? But like, because women, I mean, we can be vain, but not necessarily narcissistic. But because of the way she acts, or because of the way she carries herself, it's almost like she gaslights men, or she's able to gaslight men into believing that she's more all that than she kind of actually is. But when you really get to know her, she's very, almost like a free spirit. You know what I mean? Like, she's like a free spirit. She does what she wants to do. Very sexually charged. Very good in bed. But hard to keep up with. But something that you want to keep up with. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of guys may get with her because they want to, like, tame her. But I don't know, I feel like they kind of bite off more than what they can chew, because she ain't going for that. You know what I mean? She's not going for that. She defends herself against men who maybe try to control her or try to establish any type of foundation or rules. She will look at them with the side eye, and she will like dig her heels in, and she'll do it verbally. Like, she will chop them down to size. You know what I mean? Destiny has been needing help for a long time, but she doesn't really know how to ask for it. I think she's been needing some type of guidance in relationships, or even like a mentor when it comes to really understanding what it means to be like a woman, or to be committed, or to, I don't know. I feel like she's just inwardly sad. I don't know. And I feel like she acts it out though. You know what I mean? But then it's like this huge cover up with how she carries herself, with like almost like her nose in the air. But it's not really in the air, because if you look at her, you might even get a smirk from her. Or I don't know if she has like dimples, but you can see her mischievousness. You know what I mean? You can see where she needs to grow up a little bit. You know what I mean? You can see it in her. I show that she's prone to depression. I don't know if she lost someone significant to her or early on or something like that. But it's hard for her to see like the positive all the way through. I don't even know if she believes that she deserves the best or she's worthy of the best. You know, she's very guarded, and she kind of blocks people off from coming near her. It looks like she may have some type of like abandonment issues, or she's always abandoning something. She could be a runner. Listen, I was a runner. I was a runner for a long time. My only saving grace was that I never ran from something that I shouldn't have ran from. You know what I mean? I wasn't running from the sake of running. I was literally like, seeing signs that shit was here that I didn't want to be no part of. You know what I mean? And I'm not the type of woman to fight in relationships. I don't fight for it. You know what I mean? That's not really my style. My style is to observe, recognize your potential, measure it against my needs. If it's not a match, then most likely I'm going to leave the relationship. And if it is a match, then most likely I'm going to give everything I got and more than you could ever expect, right? But I'll hightail it out of there. I don't care about time invested or anything. Now, Destiny may have been the one to leave this relationship first, or she may have checked out in some type of way. Now, the guy she was dealing with, he was confused by her. He was confused by her actions. He couldn't get a read on her. And he's coming through as like the husband type, the type to want to settle down, but he's like was trying to be stern with her, or I don't know, lay down the law with her maybe. And she just wasn't having it. She might have even been jealous of him, but not jealous of him for like superficial reasons, but just his command and control of his life. Because I feel like she feels so out of control. And I feel like she may have been testing him because she admired his skills or admired who he was. But I don't know if maybe she pushed it to the limit, or I don't know, she just kept trying him. But I feel like she was trying him because he was strong, maybe. Now, again, in the end though, I really do feel like he feels like he got the last laugh. I don't know if he really got the last laugh, because I feel like Destiny's about to have a new relationship like ASAP. You know what I mean? But again, she's going to jump in it so fast that it seems like she's only doing it to save face. You know what I mean? You know how some women have that axiom, the way to get over one is to get under another one? She might be like that type of person. She's so disconnected from her emotions because she has like a thing with being left or leaving, or I don't know if she has like a grass is greener mentality, but it's really her just being like emotionally closed off and having like reckless behavior, coupled with the fact that she presents something totally different than what she actually is. There was definitely a third party situation. And it definitely happened at work. We know that because he went off with the producer. I show that maybe that producer approached him. But it was definitely like some romancing or seducing. But I show that at first he was like trying to like avoid it a little bit. I don't know. But then, I don't know. Their relationship does not seem very mature either. It doesn't seem like an old relationship. It seems like he just had a crush on that person. Or maybe, I don't know, he's a husband type though. So maybe he's just like a lame. Like maybe he's like one of the, like a square dude who, who just wants to wipe women up, or just like gets in, I don't know, but he's stable. He's stern. He's a real man, but I don't know. He just likes to be married. I don't know. Like, does this nigga like paying alimony or something? I don't know, but that's who he is. I don't know if he was raised right. Maybe some good old country values. They are in Alabama. I'm in California. These niggas don't play that shit out here. You know what I mean? Like getting married to somebody like right away like that. I don't know. But if you know, you know. But I do feel like there's some type of passive aggression or something like that going on. You know what I mean? I'm showing that, I don't know, I feel like the lady like was flirting with him, or she sent a message through somebody that she was interested in him. And, he's so tender dick that he probably was like, oh yeah, like, let me look at that, but it looks like she came on to him though, to be honest. They could potentially have a successful relationship for a while, but I show that most likely that relationship is going to end too. I feel like it's going to end in heartbreak a little bit down the line. Hopefully not after they create a family, because I'm showing a family creation here. I'm even showing a possibility of a child. But I'm showing that ultimately there's going to be like a sudden breakup. So we'll have to see how that goes. I mean, obviously after this headline, we'll probably never hear from them again. But I wanted to look into that relationship and see what the heck was going on. Now, as far as how Destiny feels about it, Destiny has so many compounding issues that I don't feel like she has an independent feeling about this. I feel like it's just an extension of all the fucked up shit that's going on in her head anyway. You know what I mean? And just making her even more reckless and more cold-hearted and more just whatever, all about myself. You know what I mean? But I do feel like she's going to jump into another situation relatively quickly. Because in her mind, she is that girl, right? All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Am I right? Am I accurate? What's going on? Do I have her correct? My cards don't lie, or do they? Let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.